I said on my last video a bit about how I work, and today I've been actually going through some of my old reams and reams of notes. There were 3 million bats, I think, live in this one cave, the deer cave in Borneo. I think sort of like they have a society, a system that works for them. It made me think, you know, about us as a species. Animals get on pretty well together, you know, they hunt in packs, they do things, you know, as a whole. And this group of bats works as a team, millions of them. They all go out at the same time every day and they all survive together, you know, and do quite well, thank you. In humanity, we don't help each other out. Because of the way that we are bred, we're not like that. We're dog eat dog, every man for himself. What's in it for me? And that is one of the things that we have to change about the way we behave with each other as human beings. We are cruel. We're cruel to animals, we're cruel to human beings. Most people don't even realise that there is a problem with the world, right? The big boo-boo that I have to deal with is the fact that if you point it out to them, they will vehemently defend what it is that we currently have, because it is bred into us through our education, through the TV. We are nothing without the Queen, and the Queen has a bagpipe player wake her up in the morning whilst people sit outside her house begging for pennies, right? And she is the head of the English church. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, because I can't say either way whether I believe that Jesus was real, but what I am perfectly sure of is what's been written down as attributed to Jesus is not being followed in the way that our world is run. Those words that we're meant to have learnt, that we say we're saved by, well, we don't say we're saved by what he came to teach. We say we're saved because he's dead. He was sent down to be killed, and then that wipes everything out. It makes more sense than a man sitting on a cloud who can see us every day and is made of pure love, can watch us go through it every day so that he can turn around to the baddie and say, at the end of it, that there was a planet that comes round every so many thousand years. It makes more sense that they had to leave and left us to get on. If we believe the Bible's way of things, God said, you have them, right? You think you're so good because when you're done with them, they'll be begging for me, right? And this is a being of pure love saying this, right? What's more logical, that or that we were created by an alien race who had to fuck off and they're like, you've got so long until we come back, let's see how you get on with it. What is so ridiculous about thinking that it's not some big bloke with a beard sat on a cloud? We have been taught wrongly. These people know that we search for this kind of stuff. That's why they wrote the Bible. That's why they keep us tamed with religions and things like that. The way that we treat each other as human beings is disgusting. And animal life wouldn't be able to be supported if they treated each other the way that human beings do. They'd have killed themselves out as well. And that is what we are doing to us. And if we do not share the world, we are all going to die, because the people who are in control, the people who ultimately end up with our earthly resources and our manpower, do not use it for the benefit of the earth or the earth's inhabitants. They use it for the benefit of nobody but them. It's not, I'm not telling you that because I want you to panic. I'm telling you that because I want you to take your fingers out your ears, listen and help me to change it. Well, not help me, I don't want to do it, I want us all to do it. Share the knowledge, share the fucking world, because if we leave it in the hands of these people who currently own our asses, each and every single one, and tell us what to do and educate us in how to behave with each other and what life is about, being numbers, obviously, and run it logically like a species that is helping each other out, we are all fucking well dead. Look at the world you live in. You're surrounded by negativity. Everything. War, stab, death, kill, murder, murder, murder. I just don't want these people in control of the things that can make my world better, right? Because these people have at their disposal the earthly resources and the manpower. They could be putting water pipes in Africa, and they could be feeding and clothing their fellow man. But they're not. What they're doing with it is they're spending it on war. And they are firing rockets off the planet, and then they're telling you that if you don't turn your light off, you're killing the planet. Building things to try and recreate the Big Bang at the cost of billions. War costs trillions. That's if you take it as numbers, right? All of the best minds on the planet are put into military purposes, you know, to further an agenda, right? They're not to make the world a better place to live for its inhabitants. In the animal kingdom, animals can, you know, they just function together, right? Our species can lose our home, and the numbers belong to the head of the church. Educated people, this is where they come in and say to me, oh, how very dare you? Oh, no, 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 they're not the Queen's numbers. You're an idiot. You don't know. Look at a coin. Look at a note. If they are not your numbers, take your fucking face off them. In England, it's the monarchy. In America, which basically is just an offshoot of England's monarchy, because we took over America like we took over Ireland, like we took over Australia. 30 pence per bullet, 10 pence for a dummy. How many of those are fired in your name a day? You proud of yourself for that? Are you really proud that we are slaughtering innocent men, women and children for fuck all? You know, they've done nothing at us, especially the babies, but we're killing them anyway because we have to. We're told to. It's our job. If we don't kill them, we don't get paid. You're proud of that? Are you proud of the murder in your name? I was talking to John yesterday and he's like, well, that Americans now, you know, they just try and block it out of their mind. You know, because it's a tough thing to comprehend that people are getting murdered for you. It's not for you. These people aren't losing their lives so we can be safe. Because if that was really the case, we wouldn't invite them to live in our country and give them whatever they need to survive, right? And the more you get educated by these people, the more that you see the world as a bunch of numbers. Numbers do not make the world go round. Humankind does. And we are being murdered by the people who say that they are better than we are because they have more shiny things. It is not better to kill. That does not make you superior because you can organise shitloads of death. I know people don't like anybody saying anything about the Queen, but it's time that it needs to be said. We applaud Madonna for feeling her vagina in her pants for young children to see worldwide. We applaud her for that. She breaks up with a boyfriend, she goes and adopts another kiddie. We applaud her for that. Simon Cowell breaks people's hearts. If you'd have been there at that X Factor audition, it was carnage. Young children whose hearts had been ripped apart, and that was only the first audition. They got another 2 to go through before three in total you have, I think. It used to be 4. And then they make you scream for 3 hours before you ever get up there and sing. They get your money's worth out of you. It is sick the way that we treat each other. And if you don't believe that, look at the world around you. They are killing it.